Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
No way through.
Now it's from Mario.
Mateus.
Mbappe has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Now he's got space here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gets into some space. And it's Rashford.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And he was quick to react.
Quality ball.
And he's intervened well there. Celtic still without a single shot on target. No, that was never going to make it. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Forwards and with intent. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Celtic are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's beautifully weighted. And that was very necessary. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passing is crisp and sharp. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Rashford. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for a runner. He's on it, can he get away?
And he shoots!
It's loose.
That's another chance!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pedri. And here's Rashford. Serginho receives it in a good position here. And it's Seedorf. Tries to pass it through. And that should get the job done. Now it's Romario. Dink through. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here.
And he tries a shot! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's well spotted. Van Bronckhorst is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Celtic, number 10, Mbappe.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Is number 21.
Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Rashford. Celtic do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That's a super give and go. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedri. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Van Bronckhorst. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Forlan. Griezmann. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Serginho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Romario.
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Decent chance! It's there!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Celtic take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark. Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Del Piero, and the shot! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish right from the top draw!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That looks a good cross.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Forlan. And this is from Mario. Serginho. Celtic still have the cards to affect this game. And he's in on goal. And a chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Del Piero was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 4.
We have ourselves a real game
Number
here.
21.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have
He's had a shot!
Romario.
Oh, the ball's run loose
Coming on
here.
the field. Number 11. Schneider.
Celtic clearly
Number
are pushing for
26,
the win here, Peter.
Country.
It's making for a very
Number 9,
frantic end to this
Messi.
game.
Number 17.
Ambitious
Messiah.
ball here.
Substitutions taking
Well, he
place.
got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Schneider. And here's Messi. He is through here. And this is Griezmann. Tries to get it clear. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a searching pass. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Seedorf. Tries a measured ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Desperate defending required here.
Substitution.
Baresi is there and he can get that clear. And he's quick to get it clear again.
4 added minutes has
He's
been
taking
indicated.
no chances there. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Italy really will have to throw everything at this now. Baresi. McGinn. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Massaro. He's got away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro gets good distance on it, threads one in, and he's lost his man. Rashford! It's anyone's ball now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's Thuram.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as...
And the shot! Thuram clears. Pedri. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely worked. Now it's Rashford. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And this is the... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? He's in a great position here. And it's hoisted clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ronaldinho. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rashford chasing after it. And he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. That is good strength. Italy upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Celtic!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Celtic are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Could be danger here. Big chance, must be, and a chance! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again, in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho is on his own. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pedri. Celtic have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Now he's off and running. Massaro. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso. Mateus. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Decent chance! And how good was that? A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Celtic find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Seedorf. He's played it back. It's a searching pass. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. And that's another good win of the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Mateus. Mbappe. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Bronckhorst. Mateus. And he's there to make the challenge. Griezmann. Griezmann. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Celtic, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Baresi. Can he get on the end of this? Nice control. Van Bronckhorst. That looks a good cross. Italy with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. This looks promising. That's good play. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. And he was quick to react. Oh, can he get onto this?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Celtic finding their passes. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Celtic are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. And he's worked it through. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Almost an hour gone. Serginho. Seedorf. Cannavaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Bronckhorst. It's Seedorf. Shot could be on. Oh, easy pickings there. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. And it's Griezmann. Well, a glitch with the... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Van Bronckhorst. Caceres. And he's there to belt it away. Seedorf. That's really well manoeuvred. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. This ended up in no man's land. Mateus looking understandably energised after his goal. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! No, not quite.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 13.
So, time for changes
Griezmann.
on both sides, actually.
Number 18. Ronaldinho. Number 10.
Saliba does really well to win the ball there.
Number 17. Masao.
And it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Coming on the field.
Driving, it's euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Celtic are having a ball here. Look at the space here. Skims one in. Baresi is there and he can get that clear. Del Piero. Caceres. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Forlan is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, well measured. And this is Mohamed Salah, and he's got the beating of his man. He's shot a goal! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Italy grab a goal, but... And the shot! Cleared without complication. And that is the last effort of the game. Celtic really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
And we come to you now.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank...
you.